Oh hey guys, so welcome back, and today I'm gonna be playing Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water. Oh, I did play when I first got this on the PS4. I did play like to the first boss audio. I guess whatever. I usually like playing games where they're like these are Japanese games. I would usually turn it to Japanese, but I'll keep it on English. Set the brightness so you can see the ghost face at the what ghost face? All right there. Okay, let's see. So you can see the ghost, the ghost face. I mean, but how much? Just barely? Uh, this is still a little dark. We'll keep it there, I guess. And if it's if it's too light, I'll bring it down. Prologue: Lurking in the deep. Miyu Hinasaki. Spirited away in the vicinity of Mount Hikami, people have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. One such girl is Miyu Hinasaki. She awakens to find herself in an old, half-flooded building. Hope the subtitles, son. And this is still dark.
Where am I?
I have to get out of here. Use the right stick to look. So I'm gonna put, what was that? Head towards the exit. I am. Gotta get around. But I'm gonna try and play this game. Hopefully it's I start crashing like the other game. I've been trying to. I have to find a way out of here. I've been trying to play through Remothered Broken Porcelain, but every time I play, like every 30 minutes, it keeps crashing. Like there's an error report. When it's in the PlayStation or Sony, there's a light at the end of the corridor. Maybe there's a way out of here. Yeah, so like I've been playing for like trying to play for 2-3 days, and it's crashed like 3 times a day. They're chasing after me. I have to get out, and this is a digital one, not a physical copy. So I don't know why it's crashing so much. hold down to turn back. I thought there was like a quick turnaround button. He seriously just stood until it got this much water. Is that a box? Is it underwater? No one could hear her cries for help as she was sealed into the shrine on top of the mountain. That mountain is where the events of this story takes place. We follow the fate of three people: Yuri, Ren, and Miyu. It is a terrifying tale of the supernatural. First drop, a vanishing trace. Yuri, what's that? Kozikata? Kozu? Among the residents of the village at the foot of Mount Hikami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. This ability, known as shadow reading, enables the user to view the shadow or trace of someone lost in inexplicable circumstances. That is not unlike the psychometry practiced elsewhere. Yuri Kozukata accompanies Hisoka Kurosawa, a woman who possesses the shadow reading ability, to an abandoned inn on Mount Hikami. Sensing Yuri could in time become talented at shadow reading, Hisoka takes her along on an assignment.
I thought that I'd be scared of death. But I can't even cry. In the end, I am alone. I will end it all. Alone.
Yuri?
Huh?
What we're looking for should be in here. This is an excellent chance for you to take the lead. Here, take this.
Ah.
This is a camera obscura. It will let you see the unseen, including the clues that will help you find what we're here for. This is your opportunity, your first case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'll do well. Let's start with a little practice. It works exactly like a normal camera. Give it a try. Just hold up the camera.
I hate this motion control. Once you're okay, never mind then.
The camera obscura photographs the netherworld, a whole other world separate from our own.
Soko
That world that
Kurosawa.
we see through the lens is not unlike the afterlife. Make sure not to draw too much interest from the things you see. If you aren't careful, you might be drawn into the netherworld yourself.
So I got hold control sideways. I guess I could, but with the square and press what? Wait, what? Hold down L2 to lock onto the target with the square. Also, that square. What? And press R2 to take a picture. I'm doing that. Yo, Lulu, what am I doing wrong?
Things around here seem to have changed. It wasn't exactly bustling, but it never used to be like this.
I can barely hear you, Lulu.
Take this.
Postmortem photograph.
It's a token. It will help lead you to what we're looking for. Now don't panic, but be sure to stay on your guard. Go on and head inside.
Display the map. You can also press L1 and square to open snap mode at any time. Didn't do anything. Any interesting moments in the area? Welcome to snap mode. Here you can freely position and manipulate characters and ghosts in order to also diorama to take the perfect picture. In camera operation mode, you can adjust the lens and frame, whereas in character operation mode, you can reposition characters, etc. So camera and character. Once everything is in place, remove the menu display and start and get snapping. So how do I no? Where is the character? Square. costs. It's the same thing. Also, I have 14. That's what it is. Woman from the water. God, we need to be in diorama mode. Let's go, Lulu.
This is a post-mortem photograph. It's not just a normal photograph. It was taken to mourn the dead. It's why Ren sent us here. But it seems that this photo came from somewhere around here, and he wants us to see whether we can find it.
Yeah, this camera's messed me up. Right stick. Okay, you can barely use the right stick when you're walking. Our tree branch is poking through a crack in the board's nail here. I didn't just a ghost gonna come here. Where's that later? I know there's like sometimes you see a ghost just walking past, like just walking, or like sometimes they'll be jumping off a cliff or how they die, something like that. And you can take pictures for extra points. Wait, what? Back outside? Also just looped around. Boards have been nailed to the windows. Some light is seeping in through the cracks, but the inside of the building is still quite dark. Okay, I gotta stop using the right stick or something. Relight plants are jetting from the water's surface. Because if like I'm turning my character right and then trying to turn the camera left, it's like slows down. But if I'm turning right and then use the camera right, it speeds up. The hell you want? Take a picture of them.
Yuri, wait. I can sense something. It's called a trace. A shadow of the past. The token is showing you the way. These traces can lead you to the right path. Let's follow that shadow.
And takes a left, right? Down? Pick up R2. Mount Economy downfall. An old dusty book has been left in the hallway. Maybe someone dropped it. I can't read that. Can at least put like white words or something? Red. Mount Economy has long been considered holy ground. For centuries, people have been drawn to the many sacred shrines and places of worship, as well as the natural features such as the Twilt Peak and the Pool of Purification, which have themselves been treated with great reverence. The mountain was also popular with tourists and mountain climbers for the beauty of its abundant clear water and ancient mysterious forests. Worshippers and hikers alike used to find rest at Ichuru Manor, a hot spring resort near the foot of the mountain. Now the inn lies desolate, devoid of visitors. The mountains never recovered from a devastating landslide it suffered many years ago. The shrine road to the summit was cut off, and the flow of the water throughout the mountain was altered forever, changing the landscape. New roads that were under construction had to be abandoned, and Ichuru Manor was buried under a slew of rock, resulting in numerous fatalities. Among those lost were the family of Ichuru Manor's proprietor, effectively putting an end to the business. Mount Hikami days as a tourist destination were no more. Instead, the mountain gained notoriety as a suicide spot. Perhaps because it was traditionally a destination to which the dying would venture, the mountain is now a place for those wishing to end their own lives. By extension, it has also become a place for thrill seekers interested in the occult. So is the suicide forest in this game? Hey, God, motion control. Was that a shadow of the past? Echoes of the past. In places where the echoes of the past are very strong, you may be able to view echoes of the past. Photographing them will earn you photo points, which can be used to upgrade the cameras. Yeah, so he'll only appear once. So like I just missed that. I won't see him. I won't be able to see him again. Okay, follow him. I can't see nothing. I think it's this room. I think he starts from the very beginning. Hold on. Open the door. But don't go through it. Does it crawl through the hole? Holding R2. Yeah, this way.
Maybe it's in this room. It
Door's
appears we
locked.
need a key. Try using the camera obscura.
Tutorials, psychic photographs. When you look around through the lens of the camera obscura, you may notice it reacting to objects which are not normally visible. Lock on and photograph them to expose places or items that have a connection with. Find the location of the photograph and you may discover some clues there as well. I need to see if there's a way to turn off this motion control. There's something in the photo. There's light coming out of a closet and there is a doll on top of the chest of drawers. This might be where the key is. To find the place shown in the photograph is somewhere in this building. To view the photo again, open the main menu and go to the tokens lab, a tab with items.
Yuri, you go on ahead of me and look for the key to the door. I'll wait for you here.
And the voice is all the way up. I can barely hear her. I see your feet. Turn around. They gone? How was I supposed to take a picture of them? I'm crawling. You want me to get their toes? How come I couldn't get this earlier? I'm gonna open that door from before, go back to Hisoka. Yo, I know where she is. Man looking at a key. Those things won't hurt you. Or at least from as much as I put, they haven't tried to hurt me. Out the way, girl. You open the door with the key on red keychain.
It's somewhere in this room. Take a look around.
What is? I hate this headset. My ears itchy.
Try searching with the camera obscura.
Okay, let me do my
Could
thing,
be
girl.
invisible to the naked eye.
What I just opened up?
Hold on. There's something there.
Oh, motion. Phantom exposed. The camera obscura will react to objects that are normally hidden from the naked eyes of the living. You can bring those items back to this world by photographing the place they were taken from the correct angle and position. Focus the lens by tilting. What? What was that doing? Move, girl. Book's in good condition.
This is what we came here for.
Huh.
We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to.
You're right.
Let's head back before it gets dark.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she abandoned me right now. So something's up. Why is it telling me that way?
Yuri, searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult. Psychometry allows you to see the psychic imprint as a shadow.
Why are you teleporting?
Never follow after the shadow of someone who's been spirited away. You might end up seeing something you wish you hadn't.
Come on. Ghosts will try to attack you or grab you. If a ghost grabs you, you can counterattack by pressing the R2 button and match the angle with the frame. One shot. The ghost recoil when you took the photo of it. Maybe taking more will exercise it for good. Fighting ghosts. A photographic ghost's weak point. O to do damage to them. The captured area, the rectangle in the area or center of the square, is the area of your attack. You cannot take photos if you are out of film. Press triangle to enter photo mode. Make sure. Can I zoom in? When the film reloading the area. What was that noise? There's 3 of them, right? I'm trying to get all 3. Spirit fragment. Where's my spirit fragments? Break off when the ghost takes damage. After a time, they are absorbed. Photograph the fragments before that happens. Targets and shutter chance. When 5 or more. When 5 or more targets are in view, taking a photograph will knock back the ghost. The captured area will go red during the shutter chance. Keep adjusting your position so that you have at least 5 targets, including ghosts and spirit fragments in the view to trigger shutter chance. Press R2 in the film to attack the ghost. Get 5. The legs too. Okay. Find the ghost indicate. Fatal frame at fatal time. When the captured area flashes red as ghost is attacking, you can take a fatal frame shot. You need to capture the ghost mid-attack. Apart from the knockback effect, fatal frame shot triggers fatal time when you can take photos in close succession without using film. Fatal frame shots are very useful when spirits are too close to you to trigger a shutter chance. Continuously after a fatal frame shot. Come on. Camera obscura only has an effect on ghosts without a ghost within a specific range. Ghosts that are too far away will not take any damage. The bigger the O, the more damage the camera will deal. Get closer to the ghost for more powerful shots. Use your left stick. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Come on, boy. me a fifth one. I absorbed it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
I am alone.
Dream again.
Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
Oh, Hisoka. What did she want?
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
While learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of post-mortem photographs from the ruins end of Mount Hikami. The album was requested by certain Rin Hojo. As Rin awoke from a bad dream, he found himself tortured by uncertainty or tormented. Was it really just a dream or a suppressed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. See? Which episode you want to play? Oh, let's see how long that. I think I'll stop it here, right? And then next time, I don't know if I continue on. We'll go into second drop.